Yes, peoples, welcome back to Outrageous TV. Genie here. So today I have a video based on famous soccer / football. I should say the other way around before I get killed, right? I know. Famous football quotes / sayings in the game, particularly English ones. Obviously there's Portuguese, there's French, there's different boroughs. Football is a worldwide sport, so depending on where you are, these things may mean, or there's different sayings for different things. It is what it is. I can only speak about the ones I know, right? So let's start with number one, shall we? We will start with the classic, fundamental nutmeg, also known as the salad, depending on where you're from. It's usually a Caribbean thing. If a Caribbean man says to you, you got the salad, that means you've been nutmegged, which means the ball has gone through your legs purposely, and it is done to either humiliate you or to get out of a really tight situation. Either way, you don't want it. The nutmeg, a salad, meg, whatever you want to call it, just leave it out, man. It's a game changer. It can really affect the way you play. And if you pull off a good nutmeg, it can actually change how you feel as a player. It can boost your confidence, it can shift the energy, and it gets the crowd going too. So a classic nutmeg as number one. Here's an example. Can actually get you sent off. I've seen it before. I've seen it crush men's spirits. You don't want that smoke, man. A nutmeg, salad, and then you got the crowd laughing behind you and people snickering. You can become a meme overnight. Career's over. Nah, let's leave it out. One more example. Number two, the classic chip is basically a shot on goal that is lobbed over the keeper's head. A chip doesn't mean that it's gone over a player's head. It has to be a shot on goal that, quote unquote, goes in goal. It's got a chip, right? I don't know, it's a chip. Here's an example. Chips are usually very classy. Most chips are done with confidence. Chips are very elegant, they're slow in nature, and it's very bossy. It means you are that guy. Great foresight, and you have great vision to pull it off, because there's so many moving pieces during the game. To be able to calm it down and slow it down and have that mindset to pull it off, yeah, man, chips up there. Some famous chips over the world, man. Oh my God. Legendary. Number three, the chop. Now the chop was pretty recent in football, if you think about it in terms of years. Cristiano Ronaldo made it really famous, but men like Ronaldinho have been doing it. Denilson was number one for that before anyone even was really bringing it to the mainstream culture. So here's an example of the chop. Now the chop technically is being made to get you out of a tight situation. Technically you have to be kind of gifted to pull it off, and it can create a certain amount of space to get you a shot on goal. You can't be doing a chop defending in next to your goalkeeper trying to get out of the box. The chop is not for that. The chop is in the last third of the field, and it is created to either throw someone off, create space for a shot. That's me personally. If I was a coach, I don't want to see a chop unless it's one, a certain type of player, two, to create space to take a shot on goal. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. Number 4, the shimmy, aka the body feint. Hey man, it's a fundamental play. Basically, you throw your body one way to throw your opponent off this way, and then you go the opposite direction in a burst of speed. It's to throw the other person off, make them lose balance. And I think Messi is probably number 1 right now for the body feint. He has a classic body feint. Here you go. A good old shimmy body feint can be the night and day difference, and every player should have at least one shimmy in their books. If you don't practice it, get to shaking them shoulders, gets to moving, man. It's fundamental. Number 5, done him. Dance done. You know, you hear those old school white voice. Oh, he's done him. He's absolutely done him. And in the Caribbean voice, they say you dance done, which basically means you have been folded, you have been left embarrassed. The fans, the friends, the kids, they're pretty much laughing at you. You've been left for dust. You've been sold a dream, man. It's not good. It's not good. You are embarrassed. You've been left either on the floor, you've made you fall over, and it's just not a good look. You don't want it. I think it may be worse than a nutmeg. I don't know. But here's some examples.
Damn, son.
Look, if you've got done or your dance is done, you may want to look at your ref, may want to look at your coach, see if they want to have you subbed out for, you know, emotional damage. You know what I mean? It might be, it may be over for you. I've been done a few times, and I'm fighting. No, someone has to get hurt. You ain't done it me and walking away scot-free. I'm coming for you, no doubt about it. Number 6, bottled it, also known as a bottle job. That's a technical one. The best way to explain it is you can either miss a penalty in a high stakes game, or you don't go in for a 50-50 tackle, or you miss an open sitter where it's a blatant goal, open goal, and you miss it. Bottled it basically means that you've missed out on a great opportunity because you don't have the minerals, son. You don't have the vitamins. You did not have your cod liver oil that morning. You basically made a huge mistake, huge fumble, and it kind of plays on your personality a little bit as far as you don't have the minerals. You bottled it, son. To nick the ball, number Number 7, to nick the ball is basically to steal the ball or a tackle per se. It's just a nickname, code name. You nick the ball, you've nicked it. Some people say nicking is when a ball gets shot into goal and it taps off of someone to go in goal. That could be a nick too. But when I think of nicking the ball, it's basically to steal the ball. Back job, 30 seconds, no games. It's just a clean tackle where you get the ball, no issues, no foul, and you just play on, nothing to it. So when someone says, oh, they've nicked the ball, here's an example. To slash the ball. Now, to slash the ball on goal is one of the most beautiful goals you will ever see. Here's an example. Now, to slash the ball means you hit the ball at a certain angle so it spins this way. It usually curves up and to the side, left or right, or most likely straight. It's very floaty, it's quite a slow process. It's usually a volley. No, 9 times out of 10 it's a volley. But to slash a ball could be one of the most beautiful goals you'll ever see. It's so amazing. Like one of my favorite goals, I think Pavard in one of the World Cups, man, he scored a belt. I think it was against Argentina. I'll see if I can find it. Number 9, to ping a ball. Now, to ping a ball, man, that is a midfielder's wet dream. Every player should be able to ping a ball. Now, to ping a ball isn't just a regular pass that curves. It's usually straight, has kind of like a chop, but it's on the ground. And the ball floats a certain type of way. Scholes, Pogba, Pirlo, there's certain maestros of the game that were infamous. Bex could ping a ball 30, 40 yards, easy, drop it on a dime. Kind of scary, man. Here's an example. If you are a new player, young player, whatever it is, master the ping. It can get you out of big trouble. It's a great attribute to have. Practice it, get it done, solidify it. Let's move on. Last but not least, if someone says they've sold him, number 10, sold him. Kind of like dance done, but again, we're talking slang, we're talking terms. If someone says you've sold him, it means you've sold him a dream. Again, kind of like the body thing, you've shown them one thing and it's another thing, you've given them an illusion. When you sold someone, you usually left them in the dust, you left them embarrassed, they're still believing in the Tooth Fairy and Santa. They are confused, bewildered, highly embarrassed, and you've skated off into the sunset, into the meadows, and they're still stuck at the refinery. They're still working. They're still trying to work out what's going on. So to sell him or her, sold them a dream, it is a very tricky play, whatever the case may be. It may be something simple, but you've sold them, you've left them, they're in the dust. It's over.
Damn!
Bomba.
Lord have mercy.
Alright peoples, I appreciate it. If you liked the video, let me know if I've missed any. There will be a part 2, 3, 4, and 5. I literally have like 100 sayings in my phone and I'll break them down eventually, but this is part 1. If there's any you want to hear or that you think I should put in there, let me know. Email, leave me a comment, like and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Stay focused, stay blessed. Les como.